wasn't completely sold on Destiny until I finally got a chance to spend a couple days with the beta, and I suspect that a lot of you are going to feel the same way. But after evolving my hunter to level 7, exploring every available nook and cranny of the gorgeous tower, slowly raising my KD ratio after a couple dozen rounds in the Crucible, and having a few wonderfully unexpected multiplayer moments, I was once again reminded of how Bungie helped change the console landscape with the Halo series, and how it aims to do the same again with Destiny. The thing that really impressed me with Destiny's beta was just how many different types of play exist in this early slice of the game, and how thankful I am that we're let off the leash at such an early point in the adventure. I love being able to hop between 3-person strike missions, leisurely strolls through the tower, and raucous deathmatch rounds in the Crucible at my leisure.
You captured Zone B.
Destiny also managed to dangle that elusive just one more round carrot in front of my face with aplomb. I was always so close to my next milestone, whether it was leveling up my character and unlocking a new ability, discovering a new rifle with slightly better stats than my old faithful,
yeah, that's good,
or feeling like I could do better in the Crucible if I played just one more round. Speaking of Crucible, while I really dug a majority of my time with the PvP maps available in the beta, I was a bit worried about how imbalanced matches seemed to get once vehicles were included. First Light, a larger map set on the surface of the moon, is the only one of the opening set that houses vehicles, and their presence changed the flow of play in a way I wasn't a huge fan of. Tanks felt overpowered partially because of their ability to tear you to shreds, but mostly because of how they left you without a whole lot of options. Without the ability to mount an opposing tank and rid it of its occupants, it felt like far too much importance was placed on hoarding vehicles and not enough on sheer shooter skills. Obviously, this could all change with a few pre-launch tweaks under the hood, but given how balanced and revolutionary the vehicle play in Halo was, I was expecting a little bit more from Destiny's mounts. Still, Control, Destiny's take on classic King of the Hill mode, is a blast, and I can't wait to check out what other modes Bungie has in store for us.
Zone C secure.
Here's to hoping that a few of them eschew from the genre classics and really try something new. And while I appreciate the cooperative nature of strike teams and classic chaos in the 12-player Crucible match, it's Destiny's more subtle multiplayer touches that left a lasting impression on me. Finding yourself in the middle of a firefight that's quickly heading south, only to suddenly gain the upper hand thanks to a group of strangers who appear on the ridge, is surprising and powerful. What's even more is the sensation you feel when they simply move on without ever giving you a chance to say thanks, and the thought that you'll most likely never run across those specific players again. Like stumbling across a fellow wanderer in Journey, or summoning in a random player to help you out in Dark Souls, there's a power in Destiny's moments of anonymity that few games are able to attain. The one thing that Destiny's beta failed to do is convince me that its story is anything more than an inoffensive but generic science fiction tale. While the game starts off on a great note with a cinematic that sets the stage,
your ghost will guide you,
followed by a nice dose of mystery about who your guardian is and what their role in the world might be, the story isn't what's compelling me to keep playing. Obviously, the studio could be playing their cards close to the vest in the beta, but I would have really loved some sort of interesting story event that really got its hooks into me. But regardless of all of this, Destiny's beta did an incredible job of cluing me in on the foundation and core tenets of the game, and showing me a glimpse of what Bungie has in store for us come September. We've seen some snippets of late game content, and let's just say that the beta is just the beginning of our journey with Destiny. For more on our exclusive coverage of Destiny, follow IGN first at go.ign.com/destiny-IGN.